In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create a simple fade animation using Constrain layout. To show you how it works, let's create a simple project. You can find it on GitHub, link in the description. I uploaded 3 branches: starter code, XML code, and finished code. Download started code if you want to follow me along. It's basically standard empty activity. I only added view binding and inflated layout to make our coding easier. If you go to second branch, XML code, in activity main XML, you can find simple sign-in page I created using Constrain layout. And of course, finish code, which is completed project with working fade animation. Alright, let's get started. We open our layout file, we remove the text view, and we add Constrain layout inside our Constrain layout as well. Then we add the image view. You can choose the image I added in the repo. We change the size. I chose 200 dp. We change height. We constrain it horizontally in the parent. Then we add edit text. We constrain it to the image view and horizontally in the parent as well. Then we add another edit text. We constrain it to the first edit text and we constrain it horizontally. And then we add our sign in button. Constrain it to the edit text and horizontally in the parent, and we add some padding. Then we give the image an ID image. Now we are going to constrain not the image, but we're going to constrain the constraint layout so it's right on the middle. So we set it to the wrap content, and then constrain right, left, top, and bottom. We just need to change the size to 0. We still have some spacing at the top. Let's see the code. Oh yeah, because there's absolute Y, 207 dp. So let's remove that. Should be alright. It's tools anyway, so it won't be seen when it's running. So let's give an ID to edit text username. We don't want any text showing. We will add a hint. So it will be a username. Then another edit text, it will be a password. We don't want any text as well. And we add the hint password, of course. Then let's do our button. Text, we just say login, ID login. Easy to remember. It's just a simple login page. And now we give an ID to our constraint layout. We give it a group because it's just a group of views, isn't it? And there's one more thing we need to do. We need to add the button starting animation. So we constrain it horizontally and vertically in the parent. We give it an ID. ID will be start. Then we give it a name, start. And now we go to our main activity Kotlin file, and we're gonna set some variables. This one will be private, lightning var, and a short animation duration. That will be the length of our animation. Type int integer and initial value 0. Now let's start implementing our animation. We start with short animation duration. We will choose the time. So we go to resources and get integer, then Android library dot resources dot integer, and we choose the short animation time. So our sign-in group, we don't want it to be seen initially, so we need to do binding group and set the visibility to gone. Now we can set the on-click listener to our start button. And start button will call our function crossfade. We call it, and we create the function crossfade. So at the beginning of our animation, we want our group to be hidden. So we set alpha to 0. And initial visibility we set to visible. Then we call function animate. We set our end value of alpha to 1, so it will be visible now, and duration to our short animation duration. And we need to convert it to too long. Now we need to set the listener to normal. Now there's only one more thing we need to do. After our sign-in group is visible, we want to hide our sign-in, our start button. We want the animation to finish with value alpha 0, and we set our duration to short animation duration, too long. Then we need to set the listener to object, animate the listener adapter, and then we need to override a function on animation end. And we need to set the visibility of our start button to gone, so it won't be clickable anymore. Alright, let's see if it works. We've got one in here. Alright, because I added the late in it, so I'm just gonna remove it because we don't need it here. Alright, let's see if it works. Yep, it works. It's just a little bit short and it's hard to see really. Let's try it again. Yeah, let's change the time of the short animation to the long one, so we can see it a little bit better. That's it. Our beautiful short fade animation completed. That's it. If you like the video, please click subscribe and see you later.